Hi there, welcome to the Bitcoin price Wyckoff while speculation weekly. We're looking at the weekly chart of Bitcoin with all these Wyckoff tags that you may be familiar with. Before getting into the details, these sessions are not financial advice, they're for education and research purpose only, and also for discussion with you and the wider online community. So your comments are very welcome. If we look at the chart, given this crazy week, that's why we have higher volume than the week before, and the price is at a level that's like trying to see that's around 10% higher than when we started the week. However, don't be overly optimistic because this surge doesn't bring us to the level back in mid-March. So be a little bit skeptical about the upward movement. If I were to draw a line along these peaks, you see is kind of stopping at this downward or like lower lows line drawn over here. So stay vigilant, even if there's like some kind of fake bull activity happening. Be really careful and like frequently update your stop loss. So back to the candlestick chart and Wyckoff pattern. If I were to draw something, this is like, I'm just looking at the blue tags. That can be last point of supply somewhere around here. So it may be 2 depending on whether it comes down again. So I'll just put one tag, not trying to make it overly busy within this like very frequent area. If that happens, similar to what we've seen over here, actually the week started to like approach testing the green support line at 71,000. That's the, or you can say like the range between 73 to 71. That's the, let me push it up to here. That's mid 71,000. That's defined by the buying climax. So it may still be the case that it will still come down over the next week or two, that it retests this support line. If like it's been successfully defended, then there will be a little bit more of sideways trading that happens. If it doesn't, then the next support line would be somewhere around 61,500. This line is basically defined by the automatic reaction. I can draw it tighter, so it's a little bit higher than 61,000, but we would never take this as an absolute price point, right? So remember, it's always a range that it can go a little bit lower. Interestingly, if we extend it further, it's also close to the buying climax of the distribution cycle that happened in 2021. So it'll be interesting to see once the green support line is broken, then how strong people are going to defend the purple line. And in terms of daily, the crazy activity happened over the past few days obviously has brought the price outside of this downward flag that we have drawn a week or two ago. However, remember I mentioned that this yellow line, this support line at around 76,000 to this pink line at around 92,000 pretty much defines the trading range actually since late February. So it's not surprising that the price is bouncing between these two lines, and it looks like as if it's continuing this at least for the short term. However, the volume itself, if we discount the crazy tariff announcements, it's stayed pretty much the same. So it's likely that this horizontal trading range it's going to continue unless like negative sentiment starts to come in, like more negative news comes out about the uncertainty of the tariffs are going to bring, and what kind of changes are going to happen. Are countries going to be more protective and use more domestic production and stuff? That's going to drive the next major direction or major trend of the price. So to recap, this yellow line around 76,000 would be the short-term support. This 96,000 or 97,000, oh actually not, it's not the box, this 92,500 would probably be the resistance. So let's hope for the best and stay safe and prepare for the worst.